Okay, so let's talk about simplification and generalization. It's 10:30 at night. I'm catching a train to London at 7 o'clock in the morning, so I should be in bed, but this was too cool. So I just wanted to share it with you guys. One last video before Betty buys. Okay, so I was working on a map today where I was mapping UK property prices, and the data that I had was for the local authority districts here in the UK for the boundaries for 2020. If the boundaries were newer or older, it wouldn't work. They didn't line up correctly. But the only file that I could find for 2020 was really large. It was like 80 megs, which is too big. When we're making a web map that only has 300 features, we don't need that level of detail. And I think personally, just for sort of environment conservation, even, it's good to have files that take up less hard drive space and use fewer processor cycles. Okay, why not be more efficient if we can? So I wanted to strip this file down to a simple size. So the go-to tool that I would use when I'm doing this would be the geometry tool, Simplify, here in QGIS. And we're just going to simplify the selected features. So we're going to go to do a Douglas Cook algorithm. I'm going to set the tolerance to 100 meters. I'm going to hit run. As you can see, it runs really, really quickly. But the problem that we always get whenever we're running the standard simplify tool in QGIS is the dreaded slivers. So you can see these slivers here in the new data that's being created. Okay, so this is where we've done the simplification, but the boundaries of the different polygons aren't lining up correctly. Now, if you're like me and you suffer from serious OCD, we can't be living with slivers, can we? But we shouldn't have to make the choice between compact data and slivers or a massive headache where we go through this and manually correct everything. Fortunately, there is another way that I discovered today. So a feature that's been hiding in plain sight, where have you been all my life, is the generalize feature from GRASS. So if we go into the processing toolbox, go to GRASS, vector, generalize, open it up, and we're going to do the same. Oh, we need to do, this is the layer that we need to be simplifying. Okay, so we're going to go in here. I'm just going to simplify the selected features again. We're going to set the tolerance once again to 100, exactly the same as we were doing when we were using the built-in simplify. Let's hit run. This one's a little slower. If you're doing this on a really big data set, I would say that the GRASS function is about 10 times slower than the built-in QGIS one. But as you'll see, no slivers. So we get a much better result. Okay, so next time you're doing a simplification, if you're finding those slivers inside the simplification from the built-in vector geometry tool in QGIS, then how about you go and give the GRASS vector generalize a try? Okay, hope you enjoyed the tip. Speak to you all next time.